morning, hun buns. It's Monday morning, and we are leaving out to get this day started. Okay. So I'm head on into this job this morning. Hopefully you guys had a good night's sleep. Hopefully you were able to get home, work, or your destination of choice safe and sound this morning in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, or misunderstandings. Can you see me? Okay. No meet and greets. So I didn't do anything this weekend. But unpack a little bit. That was about it, and relax. I did make my lunch last night. Well, I made a quesadilla for myself and some fries, right? A little bit of fries. Or tater tots, whichever one you prefer to call them. I did that. Y'all, you gotta see this sky. This is so beautiful. Y'all see that? That is beautiful. I love mornings that look like this, and skies of the sunrise, even sunsets. It's just beautiful. By the way, we're gonna get on this freeway and head on to this job. Oh, like I said, I was making me a quesadilla for dinner last night with a few fries. I took half of the fries to bring with me for lunch today, which is basically just a handful. And I made another quesadilla to bring to lunch today. So that is my lunch. And this weekend, well, Saturday evening, I made Caribbean stew. That's what I'm calling it. I don't really, I guess because I was trying to make the jackfruit more like oxtail, with the oxtail seasoning and stuff. But I use jackfruit as my protein. And I used, I put in some rice, the pigeon peas, the rice. I didn't have any cabbage, so I used Brussels sprouts instead. Don't judge me. Use what I had. And I added some super greens, which is the collard and kale, to it. Of course, with your peppers and onions and, you know, chicken bouillon. That is what I had, you know, with the garlic and ginger. That's what I used. And to me, I called it, oh, and I made some plantains and some rolls, right? And to go with it. So, my cousin, he tried jackfruit. He said he heard of it, he was familiar with it, but I guess he never really tasted it. And I was explaining to him, and his girlfriend was telling him as well that, you know, jackfruit takes on the taste of however it is that you season it, or whatever sauces you put it in. That's how that's the taste that jackfruit takes on. Almost like tofu, same way, you know. They don't have any taste to it. It's you know, you have to season it. And so how it is you season it is the taste and the flavor, the characteristics of the seasonings that you use to take. And I know my aunt had posted, she had made some tacos, fajitas, but she was using jackfruit for her fajitas. And I thought that was pretty cool, pretty neat. And so I guess I wasn't the only one thinking about jackfruit this weekend. So yeah. So there's different ways you can use jackfruit for your sloppy joes. Use it for, you know, if you want to make enchiladas, tacos, fajitas like my auntie did. oxtails, or if you want to do chicken and dumplings, you know, however it is that you season what you put it with is the taste is gonna, you know, conform to. But it's chilly this morning. It's 50 degrees, y'all. I said, ooh wee. But I still wash my hair this morning, so I didn't have to worry about trying to do it tomorrow morning. That way it'll kind of air dry, and the moisturizer that I use, which is the leave-in conditioner and oils, you know, have time to soak in and set in and give my hair some moisture. And so in the morning tomorrow, just like if I'm about to leave out to go to work, I'm gonna have to sit up there and take a really good bath, and, you know, make sure that I'm scrubbing up down for surgery tomorrow. Can't put on any lotions, no deodorants, whatever, you know, the things that you can't do when it comes to surgery. And I can't eat after midnight, not that I'm looking to do that anyway, but yeah. So the only thing that's in the house that's made right now is the Caribbean stew. So I guess I'll be eating that tonight for dinner. And that's if my cousin and my uncle don't eat it. But I don't think that they will, because my cousin said that he went out yesterday to eat, so he had some leftover Mexican food. He was saying that my uncle, if he didn't want the stew, he could eat Mexican food. So there's food in there, but it's not food that I can partake in. So, okay. Amber Alert came on my phone, which cut it off. But what I wanted to show y'all, this is beautiful driving in the morning. Like, okay, it did it again. With the Amber Alert. Let me see if they have it up on the board up here. And they don't. So I guess, you know, it might be further down that it might come up on the board saying what the Amber Alert is. I'm not sure if it's a senior or a child that the Amber Alert is for. So, but yeah. This is definitely Monday. If it wasn't no other day, you got introduced to Monday today. Let the madness begin, I guess. You can say it that way. But, yeah. Try to get in. I was having problems on Friday scanning stuff in, and I like it's like the program I was using was saying that it was offline. So I had to try to keep going back in and importing the items that were scanned, which were, you know, the summary sheets and the other pages. And I'm like, why is this not taking? It kept saying offline. When I finally was able to get an IT person to help with it, because I didn't know if they actually took or not, because every time I would go and look after I scanned it, it wasn't showing up. So by the time I was able to get hold of our IT person and have him help me and check, y'all, out of the 3-4 times that I scanned those things in to take, who were on there, they showed up. Ooh, this is y'all see that? That's beautiful. But yeah, I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I guess it's not, once it's imported in, you really can't go underneath it and erase it. You know, it's not like it's Microsoft Office or anything like that. It's on that, once you put it on that drive and that report, that's it. You can't take it off. And I was like, oh my gosh, I said, I feel so embarrassed. And he was like, no, it's okay if it got, you know, put in three or four times. He was like, you know, there's nothing wrong with ever, you know, making sure that it's there. He said, there's nothing you can do about that. So, we're just waiting on the master list from our supervisor, because that has to be scanned in and imported as well. And then for the single items, and my other coworker, my other two coworkers, I didn't know we had any single items, and that's being very honest. I didn't know because I didn't have any, and so because of that, what am I saying? Oh, because of that, that's something that they, you know, each one of those single items they have to scan in individually and then import those. So I was like, okay, nothing I can do about it. Nothing I can do about it, because I didn't know anything about it. So it is what it is. It is what it is. And oh goodness gracious, y'all. So that's the only thing I actually got myself prepared for. Now, I was trying to still find some loose clothing. Like, there's nothing wrong to put on leggings or sweatpants, you know, after surgery. But they're saying, you know, a loose top. And I'm looking like, you know, my pajamas button up, or I have onesies that zip up, right? And I was like, dang, like, what actually, like, I'm serious. I might have to go to Walmart or Target and look for something, you know, that I can put on that's not a part of my flannel pajamas for wintertime, you know, in order to have as a top. Because to my understanding, from what my doctor explained to me, I would have drains coming out of the incision area to catch it in order to, you know, collect the fluids. So I know that why I have to have a loose top, so it doesn't interact or mess with that area. I was like, golly, what actually could I actually get or put on? And I don't have a clue. I was thinking about my grandmother's house coat. And I might have to look in the closet for that, because I didn't really look through her stuff. So I might have to do that when I get home and see if I have her house coat and put that on as a top. You know, because other than that, tell my siblings, my brothers and sisters, about what's going on as well. If they don't call, my sister herself. So, coming up to a sea of red. Coming up to a sea of red. Coming up to a sea of red. Brake lights for real, y'all. Oh my, 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 my. Okay, we know the routine. We got to get out of this lane, right? Because somehow or another, when it comes up to coming to this other freeway, this far left-hand lane and this two far left-hand lanes, which should stay on the freeway going straight, somehow or another get congested, which I don't understand how that is when they're not coming off of where the entrance for the other freeway. There's no other freeway coming in before that. So it should be no reason that these two lanes should basically be at a standstill. Now the other 3 lanes that are going toward the other freeway, I can see that. I can see them being congested, to have to get on that freeway and, go around the loop or whatever. That, understandable. The ones that go straight, I don't understand why these two, the far left-hand lanes, don't move. I don't understand. I really don't. I would love to say that I do, but I don't. And it doesn't dawn on me until I get around this bend. Like, it came up quick on me in order for the sea of red. Usually after it gets around this next loop that you kind of go into the sea of reds. It came up early, baby. Early. And let's see. What can you say, Hans? What can you say? Yeah, got my lunch, got my water, got all that nice ooh la la, right, for the day. But how was you guys' weekend? Hopefully you had a great weekend, good day. You were able to get out, enjoy the weather if you had good weather. Enjoy the day. For me, myself, I enjoyed myself in the house, in my room. And my cousin was like, you just stay in your room? Yeah, just like you stay in your Now, true indeed, he's only here for a short period of time to visit family and stuff. But, I'm looking like, you stay in your room too. Like, you go out and he goes out and gets up, meets up with our other cousins and stuff like that. And then when he comes back to the house, he'll talk to my uncle for a little while. And then he'll be basically in his room. And so that's what I do. When I get up, I go check on my uncle. I see if he's okay, if he needs anything. And he say, all right, I'll tell him what I'm making for dinner or when it'll be ready. And he'll say, okay. And then after that, I'm in my room. We sit there at the table and eat dinner. Like last night, we didn't eat. Like he had some leftover hot wings, potato salad. I think it's macaroni salad with his first plate of wings. He had that. He ate those leftovers. Then when he came back in, I asked him. I said, "Well, are you still hungry? You gonna warm up anything else, or was that okay?" He said, well, I might warm up a little bit more. So he has a little bit of wings left, right? And so I told him, I said, there's still some leftover plantains that are in the refrigerator if you wanted to do that. And he was like, well, should I warm those up with the wings or have them cold? I said, well, honestly, I've never eaten plantains cold. I've always just had them hot. So I said, I will say hot. I mean, I don't know exactly what any other way to eat them, so he was like, oh, okay. So he warmed them up while he warmed up the rest of his wings, and that's what he had. So there's plenty of things to have for him to eat. But my goodness gracious, y'all, I kid you not, I'm in the sea of red. So, what did I say? 9 minutes to what? Stop traffic. I can't see it because it's a big old truck. 9 minutes, stop traffic ahead. 9 minutes to, okay, to the next freeway. Okay, 9 minutes. That's why we're at a slow thing. But it don't say, like, you know, why the traffic is stopped. It just says stop traffic, 9 minutes to the next freeway. Okay. Oh, do we have to get over? Is that what's going on? Do we have to get over? Oh. Trying to get over for the sirens. I hear them, but I don't see them. Okay, I see them off to the far right. I'm about to say I hear them, but I don't see them, and they making their way over here. I don't know if that's the fire trucks or paramedics, but either way, you got something that's going on, and the only thing I need people to do is basically move it. Well, no, I said I wasn't gonna get into that far left-hand lane. I'm gonna stay right here in this second to the left-hand lane, so we can get on. Because apparently something happened with them vehicles back there. Looked like a pickup truck, a compact car, and another pickup truck. So I don't know exactly what's going on, but I ain't trying to be back there and figure it out. Okay? Pray everybody is blessed. They okay. Nobody is seriously hurt or injured. But I'm trying to get my King Julian on and move it. And King Julian's from Madagascar. Trying to move it. And that's for real. Okay, now why these people haven't made a way, like broke in the Red Sea for the fire truck and the paramedics? I don't even know. I don't even know how far up they going. Seriously. That's a fire truck. It's trying to come up. So I'm not going any further. I ain't going any further because they might have to get over. And which that's what they're trying to do. You see that? That's why I say it's pet peeves when it comes to emergency vehicles and don't nobody move. Like they hear them, they see them, but still going like they ain't supposed to get over. But remember this when it comes down to your loved ones and they trying to get to a situation that has something to do with you and yours. And you be mad and upset, huffing and puffing, wondering why it takes them so long to respond. It's not like they sitting here taking their time and tiptoeing to where they're trying to go. Most of the time people just do not move. Do not move. Don't move over, don't get out the way, don't clear a path, nothing. And that delays the response time. And people don't keep that in mind. They don't keep that in mind. Like, you have to be conscious about these emergency vehicles when they're coming through. Because they're not coming through, you know, most of the time just to, I just want to go on out today and put sirens on. No. So, I'm just saying, people, be mindful. They say when you see it, when you hear it, you see it, move over. So, once I hear it, I'm looking for it. Once I see them, I'm moving over. I'm stopping, I'm moving over. I'm not continuing to go past go. Oh, they're not close enough. No. Because I don't know which direction they got to go. I don't know if they're in that far left lane because that's the lane that's clear and they need to make a right. at the corner? I don't know. So you're supposed to stop and pull over. You know, hey. Ooh-wee. But it's definitely chilly this morning. I should have had a sweatshirt on. I have my jacket on, but got to be more careful. Still nippy. At least enough for me. Wait, my cousin was like, it's hot in the house. It's hot in here. I was like, it is cool in the house. I said, what are you talking about? He talking about, no, I noticed it's been hot. Somebody's the AC on. I said, no, the AC is not on. I said, the AC ain't been on for a couple of days now. I knew it was hot. I said, no. I said, now, whatever it is that you've been drinking on has you hot. You know, because your libations warms up your body. It makes you hot. He told me I ain't been drinking nothing. I ain't had nothing to drink. I fell out laughing, and so did he. I said, okay, well, the water that's coursing through your veins right now has you hot. He said, but you got to turn the AC on. I said, you can turn the AC on if that's what you want to do. I said, ain't nobody stopping you. I said, I'm just telling you it ain't been on for the past couple of days. He said, oh, he still didn't turn them on last night. As much as he was simply talking about the AC need to be on, he still ain't turned the AC on last night. So I was like, I said, I guess he wasn't that hot, or maybe he turned on the ceiling fan in his room. I don't know. So, but this definitely does say stop traffic ahead. Now back there, okay, it says 5 minutes now. So we've been at a soul claw pace for 9 minutes just to get up to 5 minutes. So hopefully we can get to moving, because right now we are in a sea of red, and we just need to keep straight on the freeway. So I don't know if it's something further down the freeway or if this is coming up to the next freeway. Okay, here come another one. Okay, that's a unit. That's a police unit that went by in an SUV on the shoulder. So yep. I just want to go straight, y'all. That's all I want to do. Just want to go straight. I want to try to get to work on time so I can leave on time and be good with it. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Okay? That's all I want to do. I kid you not. And once I can do that, I'll be good to go. Because I'm not trying to stay over the day. Here come another truck. Believe that's another fire truck. And which it is. I'm gonna stop. Ooh, that's one of the big ones too. Ooh, that's the one that looks like a double-decker. That is stacked. I'm trying to see how far up it's going, because the only thing I hear, like, I see the unit, but I don't see. Wow. Okay, I see the fire truck. So it must be further down the freeway, is what I'm guessing. And so it's not on the other freeway. So it's further down the freeway that I'm trying to be on to get to work. Now, what lane it's actually in, I don't know. Okay, that's another unit coming up, because I hear the sirens. I believe that's another unit. Where are they at? And that was on the right hand side. That unit was in a pickup. Okay, so from what I can see or gather from these lights flashing, I don't know if they're in the left lanes And that's why they're blocked off. Or if they're in the right lane, it looks like 3 lanes that look like I'm looking at the lights at. So I'm not too sure how this is going, how we're getting around it, or how we will be around it. I can't really see from here to make it out, but it looks like the 2 or 3 left lanes. It's what's being impacted. That's what it looks like from here. But we're at a slow crawl of getting up there. So I can't tell. I can't tell y'all. I got to do a good facial tonight, scrub down my face. I would take my bath tonight, but they said take a bath or shower in the morning on the instructions. Now I got one instruction that told me to be there at 7. Well, the nurse that called me from the doctor's office for the surgery center said to be there at 7:30. Now when I got the notification from off the app for the hospital, it tells me to be there at 8:30. I'm like, so am I supposed to be there at 7:30 or 8:30? Like, which one? I'm going with what the nurse said because the nurse called me. Now, I don't know if they're trying to say that my surgery is at 8:30, but I'm gonna be there at 7:30 because I don't want to get the confusion and be there at 8:30 and that's supposed to be when my surgery is. Okay, hopefully we can mosey along. Yeah, I'm starting to think like what this other car is thinking, is to get in the next lane over, because that seemed to be moving. That seems to be moving a little bit more than the lane I'm in. And y'all, it's cold. Ooh, it's cold. That turn off. Oh. I just want to make it on time. Y'all, I done just about, like, all my nails and chipped, cracked, broke off, and now I have to tear them off or, you know, bite the other half of it off. It's a shame. My hands look a hot mess. So I guess that 650 would have been looking good today, huh? But I'm not trying to play no 650 on a toll. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But it did finally show up last week. I think it was Thursday. Wednesday or Thursday, it finally showed up on my my toll invoice for activities. And I said, oh, okay. So on Friday, actually maybe Thursday, I'm gonna have to put some more money on my toll. Yeah, I think I'll do it on Thursday or Friday, because after today, you know, well, after tomorrow, I won't be coming out the house. I won't be going anywhere. I won't be driving nowhere. So it is what it is. Yeah, we're on a slow, like, it's 15 minutes till, y'all. 15 minutes to the top of the hour. And I'm nowhere near passing and clearing. this freeway to keep on to go into downtown. Nowhere near it. So whatever it is that's going up here must be major. I mean major. They got traffic to a stop. It must be major. Like I said, I'm too far back to see anything. You can't go anywhere, can't move over or nothing. Can't do nothing but be in traffic, but sit here. Because it is definitely a slow crawl. Slow crawl. I might have to put you guys on pause and come back when I clear off this area, honey, because it ain't looking too well right now. It ain't going no well. So y'all hold on. All right, y'all. We back at it. See, now it's going. I don't know where the hiccup was, where the congestion was, what the stall was. I don't even see where the fire trucks went. I don't see where the units went. Meaning I have no idea of why we were at a halt. I don't see anything to give an idea or a clue of why we were at a halt. Boy, I didn't text my supervisor, told him I'm at the standstill in traffic. I don't know how long I'm going to be late, how late I'll be. Right now, traffic ain't moving. And all that. Y'all. And I left my house 4 minutes after the hour. Like, seriously. I can understand if I was lollygagging or something. Y'all. Only thing that's coming to my head right now is the gray skies are going to clear up. Put on a happy face. It's Monday. Woo, my goodness. It just don't look good. I don't have a clue what was going on. I'm looking at the other side of the other freeway, the entrance and all that. Y'all, I have no clue. Like I said, I don't know where the sirens went, where the flashing lights, nothing. we're staying over. That's for real. Yep, I don't know, Hines. I don't know. I don't have a clue. While we were in the traffic, we were in. But we almost there. We're at least coming into downtown. We're at least coming into downtown. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Oh my goodness. Excuse me, we might be another 10 minutes to the garage. Anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. And then another 5 or 10 minutes before the shuttle. Depends. I don't know how many are running this morning. And go from there. Oh, one of our shuttle drivers is retiring at the end of the month. And I won't be here to see him leave. And I did want to do like a basket and everything for him. And this time just came up so fast. It just came up so fast. And I didn't prepare well enough. But yeah, he leaves at the end of the month. And he's a really nice, sweet dude. You know, older guy. He's been putting his time in the city, and he's ready to retire and spend time with his wife. He said work on some things at his house, you know, get some things updated and whatnot. And I'm not mad at him for that. You know, he worked long enough. So he deserves his retirement. I look forward to mine. No joke. Almost to the garage, y'all. Almost to the garage. So I wanted to tell y'all I thank you for commuting with me this morning, being a part of my drive in to work. I pray that you have a great day, an awesome day, a beautiful day, a wonderful day, a lovely day. I pray that you get to work, home, or your destination of choice safe and sound in one piece. No hassle, fuss, trouble, problems, misunderstanding. And definitely no meet and greets, because I don't know what meet and greet happened on that freeway. But it sure wasn't no signs of it. Like, no fire trucks. I don't know where the 2 fire trucks went. I don't know where the units went that went past with the lights and all that. I don't know. I don't know where they went, because they done disappeared like Casper the Ghost. They pulled a real Houdini. You hear me? So, I don't know. It is what it is. But, you know, like I said, no meet and greets. And hopefully, if you can, try to be respectful toward each other as best you can. I understand people can try your nerves and your patience. And basically, like, break them down to the frizzle frazzles. Like, this man strolled across the street, like, what? Like, our light is on green, and he just strolling like, what? So now I'm at a red light. Because this man decided to walk across the street. I guess he was like, hey, I don't see no cars. And I understand you don't see no cars, you gone across the street. You just like, shucks, I'm going. And the next you know, you hear a couple cars, and you be like, I'll be darned. Well, he said, I ain't gonna put no pep in my step that much. It is what it is. So, but we almost to the garage, y'all. We almost to the garage. together and put it up. Might get up later on tonight, later on today. I don't really know what to tell you. But it'll be somewhere. But it took me a minute to get over here. Let's see how many people downstairs for the shuttle. Okay, we have 1, 2, 3. 3 people downstairs for the shuttle.
To issue a ticket, move your
It's
hand
8
past
minutes
the motion
past the
sensor.
hour.
To issue.
Just getting to the garage. 8 minutes past the hour. So, like I said, it might be 15, 20 minutes of being late. It is what it is. I came in and drove in the best I can. And sorry, today wasn't giving up no back cave secrets. It wasn't no way, no how this morning. It was like, you try if you want to, but you won't succeed. All right, y'all. I will see you later on because we made it on in. Okay?